morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. My name is Bojan Petreski. Today is March 2nd, 2022. This is the 3D market commentary that we're going over today. Make sure to read that disclaimer up there for your use and your protection that this is for educational and instructional purposes only. Let's go ahead and get started with the 3D market commentary. So this is what it would look like in your inbox coming at you every day. We call it a 3D market commentary because we do a three-dimensional approach when looking at this pre-market open newsletter. We're looking at the market climate that gives us the upcoming market direction, whether we should be looking for long or short opportunities. The buy and sell UFOs, the proprietary and patented technology that we utilize, that's given us the upcoming turning points, entries, and exits. And then, of course, market volatility, the upcoming price change speed, and if we should be adjusting our risk to reward ratio at all. Now, we combine these statistical elements to help us remain objective and realistic when trading, investing, or hedging. So let's go ahead and analyze our first instrument here for the day, which is the S&P 500. The market climate is down. It is confirmed, and it's the first one out of typically three. We had quite the red day yesterday, not quite the bearish engulfment that everybody was expecting, but it was a down day for sure. We have a sell UFO up above here at 44.2275 to 44.8450. New one that was created off of this area here did not quite get tested yet. The nearest buy UFO is well down below here, 39.8375 to 39.3375, which also overlaps with a tested area from before, 39.31 to 38.43. And the reason we know it's a tested area is because this is an olive color. Now, based on the VIX, we're looking at 32.84% daily expected move of 89 points for the S&P. S&P has tried to come back to these all-time highs, has not been able to just yet. It is on a downward trajectory. It is making new lower lows. Still kind of fighting the way on the way down, I would say. But here we are. We're about 500 points off from the all-time highs before the new year. And then again, that is somewhat expected for typical months. January, February. And now we're going to see what March is going to bring. Now, if you're looking to educate yourself, look no further than here. We do offer future stocks, forex, backtesting, trading plans, trading psychology courses. You can use this link here to subscribe to any of our channels. Any of our courses. They do come with a 3-month complimentary access to auto UFOs and auto climate, which is more than enough time to be able to test out what's given in the course, given the proper instruments here, and see how this could work for you. All right, now next one is crude oil. All right, so not unexpectedly so, crude oil is just skyrocketing on up. It's an up climate, the second one out of typically 7. Crude currently at 112, close to bucks a barrel. Extreme volatility, obviously the macroeconomic and geopolitical situation in the world as of today has just been escalating. This is not typical times. This is not usual business as usual. Even though crude has been on an upward trajectory since December here, we have not quite seen anything like we're seeing for the past few days. Right, extreme volatility and extremely overextended to the top side. So would not surprise me if either OPEC or the U.S. government or multiple governments around the world declares some certain something that's going to impact this and drive this down just as fast as it drove it up. So, just my 2 cents on that one. So yeah, crude extremely overextended to the upside right now, printing 112 right there. Looks like the high was 112.51. Unheard of numbers, I would say. All right, let's look at the next topic here, which is the auto UFOs, that proprietary software. Those flying saucers are mistakenly named the UFOs, which stand for unfilled orders, where potential unfilled orders may be. They are available for TradingView, TradeStation, and MetaTrader, and of course, our very own platform, Top, which I'll speak about in a bit later. You can use this link to subscribe to any of the apps that we have. We do offer monthly or yearly memberships with that. Right, looking at gold next. Gold currently in between two UFOs here, sticking around the 1900s. In an up climate, it is confirmed the second day out of typically seven, as we see right here. Let me just scroll up on this. I'm not sure why it went down. All right, so we do have a sell UFO up above here at 2060.8 to 2027.8, and a buy UFO over here in 1858 to 1788.5. Based on GVZ, we're looking at 22% volatility. I've spoken several times about this. Gold is now finally out of this range that we were looking at from before. From this drop up here, it's well above it right now. It seems to be sticking there. As of right now, we're just looking at where it could go next. Obviously, we do have a couple of UFOs that are in the area that we should be aware of, and those are the ones that I mentioned up there. So, other than that, not much else to say for gold. Let me just go back to it here. As far as the structure, right now we're just seeing an upward trajectory heading on up from here. Nothing else kind of worth talking about. Typically speaking, gold was always the safe haven whenever geopolitical conflict or the macroeconomic situation was looking dire for the more risky investments. The typical place where money would go would be gold. So far, it has flown in there. Not saying that it hasn't, but given the fact that cryptocurrency is around, we're seeing a little bit more diversification, even when it comes to being risk averse. All right, that's that for gold. Now, if you do need coaching or support, apart from these daily live trading sessions that we have, which are compatible with all time zones, we do have all asset advanced coaching, which you can use this link here to sign up for any, either weekly or unlimited coaching, and that may help you avoid some bad habits that you may not know you even have when it comes to your trading. All right, now let's go ahead and look at the dollar. All right, so the dollar is currently at 97.6. We are looking at a UFO at 97.935 to 98.55. 96.25 to 95.65. The buy UFO down below. It is currently in an up climate, but it is a little extended. The eighth day up out of typically five. It would not surprise me if we see a touch in this UFO and then a pullback. But again, that's just based from what I've seen before. The dollar does seem to respect each and every one of these daily UFOs quite nicely. And based on EVZ, we are looking at 11.8% for the day. Now, if you don't want to read this overview, you're more than welcome to join us here on YouTube. My colleague Becky and I go through these daily, Monday through Friday. You can use this link here to go to our YouTube channel, and you can like and subscribe to it. I would greatly appreciate that. And of course, you can miss on not just the commentaries, but many other sessions, as well as replays of live sessions that we've held with live trading. Last but definitely not least is Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin is currently in an up climate. It is confirmed. It's the second day up that we've seen. Bitcoin, showing here a complete gap up into these highs here. Didn't quite make it to the UFO 45,705 to 47,610. However, it is currently pushing up right now, a little bit down for the day, about I think it was a quarter of a percent. Yeah, quarter of a percent down for today. We're going to see if it's going to challenge these highs here and this UFO right above it to get around that 45,000 area. On this, big move up, as we see here, it has made a new UFO at 39,745 to 34,497.5. So this big area right here, where there are some more unfilled orders. Volatility is always elevated when it comes to Bitcoin. $2,000 days are not unexpected. I mean, just right here the other day, we had a $2,600 day. Plus the gap up, when you counted, it was about 11.8%, I think it was, for the day that Bitcoin was up. So again, not unexpected to see it also to the downside, negative 11% here on the 21st of January. So extreme volatility is great for risk tolerant people, but it is not the greatest thing for risk averse folks. All right, and that's that for the markets for today. Last but not least, if you want to be a top trader, which stands for the Predictive Options Planner, that's our very own platform that was developed internally. Top is a broker agnostic platform and can be used to trade all assets. You can learn more and subscribe to it here using this link. All right, and then last but not least, let's take a look at the news for the week. So for today, we have HICP. I'm not even, this is the first time I'm seeing these. Not quite sure what those would be. ADP employment in the US, another speech by Powell, which these seem to have a little bit less impact these days, given the fact that we have a geopolitical situation on our hands. Interest rate decision for CAD, Bank of Canada rate statement, trade balance for the Aussie, another speech, ISM services, speech for the Bank of Canada governor, retail sales, and non-farm payrolls in the U.S. on Friday. That's that for today, folks. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to type them in the chat. If not, you can certainly go to the link displayed on the bottom here, tradewithufos.com/Bojan. That's my link. If you have any questions, you can certainly post them there. Also, my contact info will be there. I look forward to hearing from you. And that's that for the day. Thank you so much. I will catch you next time. Take care. Bye bye.